South America, in these two places on Earth, we have one specific species of iguana that we call the green iguana. Nowadays, of course, you have everything in North America because people love to buy these exotic pets. But by history, green iguanas never were in North America. They were introduced, and they ended in this lake. What do you call this? Ever lakes? Yeah, that one. So those are from Galapagos, the ancestors. So just picture this. These green iguanas came to Galapagos, according to the scientists, 3 million years ago. From one common ancestor, the green iguana in Galapagos, look my fingers, we have 5 species. 5 of them. We have the Galapagos yellow land iguana. Those of you that came on bus, I'm lost. When did you came? Yesterday? When you get off the plane, along the highway, I mean this, pathway, I don't know if you saw some land iguanas. Excellent, beautiful, you see? So, those are the Galapagos land iguanas, because always we have them there. That island of Punta has more or less 800 Galapagos land iguanas, and always they will be there. If you did not see it on the way back, because we go to, we're going to depart from another island, we will not see it. Well, if you did not see it, we have to do magic to bring one of those. Okay, so we have the Galapagos yellow land iguanas. We have the marine iguanas that we are seeing now. We have one new discovery that one of you knew and come today to ask to me about that one. Which iguana is that? Excellent, you see, my assistant, the pink iguana. Then we have another species that we can see on that specific island. Please let them pass. Who are you traveling with? Well, if you're not sure of it. Are you with? Okay. So please, Santa Fe land iguana. And I think with you this week, I think I will double check our itinerary if we go to Santa Fe. If we do so, we will see that specific species of land iguana. That if you like to see that iguana, you have to go to that island. That iguana is not living in the other islands of Galapagos. That is why that iguana got the name of the island, Santa Fe. Which one is the fifth one? There is one species that became crossbreed in between. Land is the only case in Galapagos between a land iguana and marine iguana, and that happens because the size is not an island, it's just a rock, very small. So the two species are living together. The marine iguanas along the shore, land iguanas inland. Because that rock is very small, they meet each other and they are mates. What is the result of this crossbreeding? Hybrid. And hybrids cannot reproduce, remember that. So these are the 5 species of iguanas we have in Galapagos. From one single common ancestor, we have 5 of them. And the only one living at over 2,000 feet high, it's the pink iguana that we just discovered a few years ago. Marine iguanas, sea level, as we saw. Land iguanas, but the yellow ones, more or less from the sea level, I'm talking about 30, 40 feet high, maximum 60 feet high. That is the habitat. But for the pink iguanas, higher than that. Now, we open the subject of the marine iguanas, taking the advantage that we're here in this very nice, shade, and then we give time to the others. There are, I don't know, 3, 4 groups over there, okay? So, what do the marine iguanas feed? What do they eat? Excellent. How do you know? Beautiful, because we snorkel and we saw. So please, algae only. So they are 100% vegetarians. I was mentioning this morning in my zodiac in the dinghy during our coastal exploration that iguanas don't eat fish, crabs, or eggs. Algae only. So we can say that marine iguanas really are 100% vegetarians. Life expectancy, how long they can live, up to 50. And listen, land iguanas 70. Why marine iguanas live less and land iguanas more? Easy to understand. Land iguanas, look at me. They're going to wake up one day, open their eyes, food is in front of them. On the ground, up on the trees. They don't have to walk too much. They don't have to swim. They don't have to free dive. Those of you that know how to free dive, after my last free dive, I was out. So it's not easy for humans. It's not easy. It's not easy for these reptiles. So marine iguanas are going to burn a lot of calories, a lot of energy. That is why they're going to live less. They have to work every single day. They have to swim from here to where we snorkel to eat the algae. This is far away, fighting against the currents. How were the currents today where we snorkel this afternoon? You see, you're laughing because some of them were strong. So that is why land iguanas, as I said, open their eyes, food is there. Males do nothing, females they have to work. Okay, so marine iguanas, these beautiful reptiles became adapted to these waters of Galapagos because food was in front of them. And because that, I'm going to do this example. Marine iguanas, when you take a look later, the snout, they have kind of flat. It's flat like this because they eat from the rocks, remember, like this. Land iguanas, when we'll have a chance to see, look, they have a pointed snout like this. Why? Because they eat on land. Cactus fruits, cactus flowers. If they don't have flowers and fruits, they go for any kind of leaves that they will find nearby. By the way, this island has land iguanas, yellow ones, but they are not nearby. They're far away, but we do have land iguanas on this island. Now, about eggs. If marine iguanas have to work very hard to get a little bit of food, they do lay less eggs. How many eggs a marine iguana in Galapagos can lay? In between 3 to 6 eggs. Land iguanas, because they have more food, they can lay in between 12 to 16 eggs once a year. The males are going to be the ones who are going to lay the eggs and work very hard to do that job. What is the incubation period in between these two species? 3 months, 90 days. After 90 days, the babies, marine and land iguanas will hatch. Now listen, who are going to prey on the babies? Then we have the Galapagos hawk. I hope to see today. If the hawk will not prey, snakes. They are the ones who prey on the new hatchlings, marine and land iguanas. This is the only island of Galapagos, I can say, for Nandina that has not introduced animals. In the islands where we have people, humans, living on marine iguanas, land iguanas, all the wildlife in Galapagos, they have a lot of troubles. What kind of troubles? Just to give you an idea. Rats and pigs will eat the eggs. Dogs and cats will eat our animals of Galapagos. So that is what happens with these introduced animals that we don't like, but there is nothing we can do. To eradicate is not easy. We need man. So, there is some very important information about the marine iguanas. Now we know, the scientists were, wow, marine iguanas, if we can see the males this big, one is El Nino phenomenon. You know, we have El Nino that is very hot. All the algae is going to be cooked, killed. There is not food. These iguanas cannot eat maybe for 6 months or maybe 1 year. Believe it or not, if they're like this, they will be able to shrink their bodies. They will be like this, they will become like this. When El Nino will be just gone, they can recover the body size to the normal size. That is amazing. Google the day when we will be in Puerto Llora, Wednesday. If there will be an animal that can do that, our iguanas, yes, they can do it. But only when El Nino will be in the Galapagos Islands. No food for them, because very hot temperatures. Now we have another group behind us. So now let's please continue. If you have any questions, let me know. Family work. This is the habitat for snakes, and don't worry, they are not poisonous, please. It's a blessing to see one.
this a passport?
It says that these islands are belong to the government of Ecuador and are protected by the law of Galapagos.
There's a sea line right there.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Sea lion in the jacuzzi. Natural jacuzzi. I would love to see the head shape to tell if it's a male or female. Females, they have flat heads. Males, they have a bump on their heads. Let me see right there. The sea lion that came to kiss to us this afternoon, you see? Oops. That was a female. The one that came to kiss to us this afternoon when we snorkeled. By the way, now you can see how long when they are fishing, how long they can stay under the water without breathing when they are fishing.
Every time you turn your back, then the head comes.
3 to 4 minutes. Males, yeah, it's a female, flat head. Males can stay under the water when they are fishing only in between 4 to 6 minutes. By the way, did you remember that we saw the sea turtles everybody this morning and also afternoon, but in the morning we saw them sleeping in the bottom of the sea. Sea turtles can stay more than 6 hours sleeping under the ocean without any air. After that, of course, they need to come out and get some air. Devices to keep track about yes, of this volcano.
Okay.
Action of the volcano. So please, this was from a briny whale. This whale was washed out over here, not over here. So then we just report to the expert. This was many years ago, and the expert, the one who studied the whales in Galapagos, he came. He came over here and he collected. But we're missing a lot, if you see. We don't have the skull. We're missing many bones over here, so this was the briny. And this is not part of the whale, the bone. This, if you see it, this is from a sea turtle shell. This one over here. This is from a sea lion. sea lion. So we mixed up with many bones over here. So we have sea lion's bones. This also is from a sea lion. The whale's bones. This is from a dolphin. Bottlenose, look. This. And sea turtle bones. How many of you have been in Florida, United States, along the shoreline? Do you have some trees that you call mangroves?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk about the mangroves over here, please.
There's lizards everywhere. Do you see another one? Down there.
In Galapagos, we have 4 species of mangroves. 4. Here, look, here we have the 3 of them. Easy to see and understand. Look the shape of the leaves and the size of this one. And you compare with that one. Then with that one. Very different because these are 3 different species. No, Gustavo, the scientists, botanists, they named these trees. Listen, this one is the one that they call the white mangrove. Why they call the white is because the whitish bark color that you can see. That one over there, the one with the huge leaves. Look the color of the roots. Can you see? Kind of reddish. They call the red mangrove. And this one here, look, small one over here, and also over there, you see the color of the bark is dark, and they call it black mangrove. So we have the black, red, and the white. Look at the yellow bird. Did you see?
Yeah.
Yep, got
That
it.
is a yellow warbler. One of the land birds that we have in Galapagos. Is native to Galapagos, the same species you see in the coast of South America, and I did hear that you also
Somebody
have in
fishing
North
there.
America. The yellow warbler. So mangroves are very important for the ecology of Galapagos. Believe it or not, they are
Shimmering.
the home of fish eggs, sharks' eggs, rays eggs. So in Galapagos, we will be with you the day after tomorrow in a mangrove cove. We go inside with our dinghies and we might see over there baby sharks, baby rays, baby fish, a lot of baby fish over there and eggs. Because these mothers of the fish, sharks, rays go inside of these coves to lay their eggs and leave the eggs inside. And the mangroves are going to protect the babies. When they will be big enough, this beautiful marine life, then they will go to the open sea to spend the rest of their lives outside. So that is why mangroves are very important, not just in Galapagos, all over the world. Please, let's look for that snake. This is the question.
Crab is trying to get the baby fish. Bones, wow. 'Cause, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So through those bones, wow, we see a lot of snakes. So throug
only, and you can understand why. Because tide pools. Just when it's high tide, we see these high low tide pools. When it's low tide, this is going to be very dry.
Right at the edge of the sand in the pool?
Sometimes. Might be trapped in this type.
Where did you see them?
Right at the edge of the sand and the water on the other side of the pool. It's on the rocks right now.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Well, we just filmed like hundreds of them together. So. Oh, sea lions over there.
Oh, yeah. Coming out.
You can see the
You like the sea lions, right? They're on the shore over there on the other side of that.
sea lions. Hey, let's zoom in.
Along the beach, we're going to see them closer.
Too shiny. What do you think, Cammy?
This is cool. Lots of stuff. The crabs go sideways. The crabs going sideways. See if we can get nearly stuck on the crab. No, we got almost stuck in a hole. It's going to drink so good. Yeah,
Look at you, Cammy.
Just landed. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Yes.
Right, Leila, that's you.
Gracias, Pachamama.
Zoom in, Leila.
Pachamama, you see? Great for a picture from far away. Galapagos hog.
Leila, get more.
Well, you know what? If you like a picture, let's go closer. If you like. If not, just wait for us here, please. Those of you who like a picture of the hawk closer, come with me. If not, wait for me here, please, everybody.
Everybody's walking.